Mike Lim providing our aerial coverage. Steelers, since the AFL-NFL merger 41 years ago, in a conference final for the 15th time. It's a record. 15 of 41. We start this series with another running play with Mendenhall. No gain. How much do you think the players feel it on a night like this? Of course, these cold weather teams, they played in this before, but when it was in snow, when they were contesting the game 5 weeks ago.
Fans that paint their face like that never feel the pain. And the players, Jim, I don't think it bothers them at all. I haven't seen nothing that would make me think that the skill level has changed because of the cold weather.
2nd and 10, nearing 6 minutes to go, third quarter. And Mendenhall is on his way to a gain of about 6 into the arms of Poole.
Yeah, running down that left side, Chris Keamoatu, in left guard, and Jonathan Scott just both having a good day run blocking. It always helps when the running backs out there getting those extra yards for you.
Mendenhall with 109 yards. Steelers honorary captains for this game. A pair of legendary, iconic running backs from Pittsburgh, Rocky Bleier and Franco Harris, both on 4 Super Bowl winning teams. And a running back that's been the main story for him so far tonight. 3rd and 4, as Roethlisberger has all day, now takes off, and he's run for another first down. Picks up 5.
Such a tremendous disguise by the Jets defense to initially get all the people covered. The difference this week, the quarterback is running forward. Look at the defenders going out to his right. Nobody's open, but you've got to stay in front of him. Now, I know Tom Brady's not going to run last week, but they kept a defensive lineman in front of him. Nobody opened down the field. Look at all the extra defenders for the Jets. But one of the defensive linemen has to stay right in front of Ben Roethlisberger so he cannot run.
That's 3 times he's run for a first, including a touchdown. And this first down snap is a 2-yard setback for Mendenhall. You can relive every game of the 2010 season, including the playoffs. Go online, find it there in HD with NFL Game Rewind. Sign up today, NFL.com/Game Rewind, or search NFL Game Rewind.
You know, it just shows you when you watch football, you got to be careful when you look at statistics. You look at Ben Roethlisberger's numbers today and you go, wow, he's not playing well. Just the opposite. 2 interceptions, both deep in Jets territory, big runs.
2nd and 12, Mendenhall gets a good block by Miller and is able to get within 3 of the first. That's a 9-yard pickup. Miller was able to shield David Harris to make this thing go.
Well, again, Chris Keamoatu on the outside. Calvin Pace knocks him out on the run. And I'll tell you why he did it, because the last time, watch 68 come, Calvin Pace goes low, because the last time these two teams played, big number 68, the left guard, Keamoatu, was knocking him down like he was a bowling ball. And he does it, and then once you're on the ground, he hits you again, just to reinforce the point.
He's lined up against his old college roommate right now, Sione Doha. They were same recruiting class at Utah. How about that? On 3rd and 3, Roethlisberger in trouble, again able to get away. Is he going to run for another first? There's a flag down. He's hit from behind. He ran for the first, but there are flags down in a couple of areas.
The one thing, let me say it again, keep him in the pocket. The coverage is borderline great down the field.
Holding defense, number 31. That 5-yard penalty is enforced from the end of the run. First down.
Antonio Cromartie, bottom of your screen. Mike Wallace, he does the double move. Oh, man, I'd say that's holding.
Yeah, no question.
But what happens when Ben Roethlisberger drops back, the receivers run their route. They're very disciplined. But the word is, once you see him move, what do they say to him? Play ball. Here we go. They're very good at redirecting their routes. Very tough for defensive backs to cover.
All the way down to the Jets' 42. The Jets defense had 5 sacks last week at New England, none so far tonight, but they've got one now. Calvin Pace drops Roethlisberger at the 49 and a loss of 7.
A good coach from up top, but that time they surround him. And there's nowhere for him to step up and run. The defender in front, that makes him hesitate. And then Calvin Pace, with that extra time, is able to get the sack. Oh, they've been grabbing him. Look at he's losing his name on the back of his jersey. But the coverage again, excellent down the field by the defensive backs of the Jets.
On 2nd and 17, it's Moore, and he's got nowhere to go. David Harris drops him for another loss. This one set back of 3.
Oh, what a job. Trevor Price just ruins the play. He times the step count perfectly, gets in the backfield, ruins the blocking.
Steelers bring in Isaac Redmond. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and about 20. They got to get in the Jets 32 for the first.
Jets have so little room for error now. Getting late in the 3rd quarter. Can't give up a big pass here.
And they're going to sack him for the 2nd time in 3 snaps. Trevor Price and Jason Taylor combined on that one, and 3 straight negative plays. That one, a loss of 5.
Well, when I say the Jets can't give up a big play, of course you say that, but I'm just meant not to give up yards where they would maybe think about going for it on 4th down. And Ben Roethlisberger, be careful in this situation. A sack means nothing because you're around the middle of the field. That's when a quarterback should hold it on 3rd down and look to make the play by moving around.
Campanos almost had that last one blocked. He was roughed, and Contreras is good enough to go back and return punts again.
Steelers using the play clock all the way down.
So since that last penalty was called off because of the roughing the punter, that's officially the first punt by Campanos. 37 yards. Jets got to Big Ben 2 times, and they're back on the field with their offense.